Yeah, it's really good to be back. First off, great trip, great experience for our team across the board. Had a lot of players on our team who had never been to New York or even on the East Coast, so had a chance to experience the city, which was awesome, and take away some memories for them. But as far as on the floor, definitely learned a lot, about our team, and I think our players playing that level of competition against Michigan, against Rutgers, they found out, what big time, BCS level opponent is about, and I think we can walk away with a lot of great lessons and hopefully, build on that moving forward.
Well, on the court, we wish we would have come home with a win, but we learned a lot, and we've also been working really hard, and we had a really good practice on Monday and today, and so we've learned a lot from those games. And then off the court, it was really fun. We got to go see the Lion King, we got to go to Times Square, and we got to eat at these great restaurants and everything, so it was a really good experience.
Mentor, do you feel like right now what the different sets you guys run and the different rotation with the guards and the bigs, are you feeling like you guys pretty gelling at this point, or are you guys still trying to figure it out?
I mean, I think we're still trying to figure it out a little bit, but I mean, every day in practice we get to know each other better, and we get to, like today in practice, I felt like me and Amber were really clicking. I knew where she was going to be on offense, and we were just really gelling, and so I think we're just putting that together slowly, day by day.
You meant the 35 turnovers over those 2 games up there. Obviously led to 39 points for the opposition. What are you guys working on to kind of clean that up in a home game coming up?
Yeah, the coaches have really let us know about our turnovers. I mean, we were down to Rutgers like 6 to 10 points almost the entire game, and we have 21 turnovers. And so, in a game like that, especially against a good Rutgers team, that's going to be hard to come back and win. So they're really just telling us to make sure we take care of the ball and make good decisions.
Talk about the excitement of just being back home and playing again.
Yeah, it's nice to be back home. I pulled in my driveway and there was a tumbleweed, so it was great to be back in Lubbock. And I'm excited to get to play again. We've lost 2 games in a row, so we're looking to get a win here tomorrow.
You seen anything from Pine Bluff yet?
Well, we watched a little bit of film on them, and we did our scout today. And basically, like Coach Matt said, they're pretty solid. They're pretty thick players. They're pretty athletic, and they have a good shooter. And so we just have to take what we learned from scout today and apply it to the game.
Yeah. Pine Bluff is a really deep team. You're going to see, who knows who's going to be in the starting lineup. A lot of quality players, a lot of good players. I think their strength is in the interior for them. They're strong in the post. They have a lot of beef. They got some kids who can really eat up a lot of space, take it to the basket. They have some kids that are shooting, great percentages from the floor. So our challenge is going to be not let those guys catch it, where they want to catch it, force them out of spacing, disrupt some timing, control the tempo of the game. But they're definitely a team, that we've got to be ready to play at our best for.
Are you guys still kind of tinkering, Matt, or you guys are pretty set with the rotation, or you guys are still trying to figure it out?
Yeah, without a doubt. We're doing a lot of tinkering, with lineups, but also just positional. And, we have a team that we can play 4 guards, we can play small, we can play big. We're going to have to do a little of all of that, over the course of the year and kind of base our rotations on our opponent and who we're playing. So the last couple of games, we started a couple of different lineups. Who knows, who will start necessarily for the next game, but I think that's going to be our MO for a little bit longer, maybe for the rest of the season.
One of the glaring stats from your loss was the 21 turnovers.
Right.
Was that a product of what they were doing or what you guys were doing?
I think it's a little of both. I mean, without a doubt, more athleticism, bigger players that you're playing against. You have less time and less space, to make all your decisions. So I know for our young freshman guards, passes that might have gotten through, here in the arena against a lesser opponent, didn't work against the Rutgers or against the Michigan. So those are things that they've had a chance to study and look at on film and we'll learn from. I think also, part of it is just our players getting more comfortable with the system and what we're asking them to do. And we gotten a lot of late shot clocks against Rutgers, and that's something that we want to try to prevent, or at least we want to be better in late shot clock situations and make sure we come away with shots every time we get the ball.
You start to look at the schedule. How important is it to kind of take care of games like these this week?
Yeah, it's really important on a lot of different levels. Number one, from a confidence standpoint, you come off a couple of tough losses. You want to come back. You want to play well. You want to be feeling good about where you are. heading into December. So I think that that's really important. And, it's good to be at home. We always want to protect our home court, play well for our fans, and that's really important to us, is to represent them well and to give them, something to be proud of on the floor each time we take the court in the arena.